Sounds like the intro to Power Rangers so far, like the first episode and what they do.
Yeah.
Now the last part of the chapter, clarinet. You're like, hey, let's go the full mile. Let's add some fucking clarinet.
I was solid in the band, playing gigs with the band, writing music with the band, and I always said, dude, we're lacking like a melodic element. Like Seth kills it with that bass. Those bass lines there's a lot of bass and melody to it. I was like, but we need something more than that. And I'm like, my wife is awesome. Like, she plays the clarinet, and like some of the stuff Marcos plays, it makes me think of clarinet, like klezmer and gypsy jazz, and all the gypsy stuff. And I was like, hey, the guys are like, if you want to come jam, and we had been working on what is now Phantom Limb, and I was thinking, okay, we're gonna bring her in, so I threw like oboe on the keyboard and came up with this like Arabic sounding shit. And I was like, I'll show that to her, and like have her come in and try to do that, and like she learned the melody, and then
yeah, basically that oboe kind of turned me on to Phantom Limb and whatever Marcos was doing, and it was kind of klezmer-ish, and I was into klezmer. Yeah.
What's that? I don't even know what that is.
Like Judish music.
Jewish?
Judas.
Judas. Judas
Like,
has like a fan base. I thought.
no, but it's basically clarinet.
It's like
right?
a Jewish kind of punk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that, but I don't know if I was gonna offend you. I was gonna say it sounds like
No.
Jewish music.
Yeah.
I feel like I wish I was Jewish, like I have a bar mitzvah right now, dude.
Oi, B.
And that klezmer is all about clarinet. Yeah. So, and I heard that with Phantom Limb.
How
Well,
long have you been?
She took that, and like I'd hear her at home practicing. She's like, basic melody. The next thing you know, she had all her parts down, and like there were times in practice where she would work on something that I didn't get to hear, and she would bust it out like the bends, like she does the.
Yeah, that sounds fucking sick.
She'd hit those, and we'd all be like, oh,
Blown away.
want to stop, but we're just like,
But just to clarify,
But
Vicky
she-
is
dude,
amazing. She's
like-
amazing.
dude,
You guys need to see this.
We went to
Hear this. See them play.
a freaking an intercollegiate band, and she like it was a paper band, is what you call. You just send in your credentials and you get placed. She was a second clarinet player. When they did auditions, they bumped her to first clarinet
Oh,
player.
really?
Yeah, just on the classical stuff.
Dang.
And then at that point, I was like, "You got the fingers," and I'm like, "Now get the funk," And like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
I can read music but not make music. Well, that's how it was before.
No, you make
No,
music.
now I can make
Now.
music, but it was hard at first.
But yeah,
to
like,
get
I
out of
was-
the
you know me,
reading, I
I'm
need to
always-
read something to be able to play it.
Don't be so humble.
No, really, I needed to read shit to play it. So,
Yeah,
but now it's all better.
No,
I am more
It's
comfortable.
cool. It's cool whenever it clicked too, because she'd start, just
she's a
dumping out
tremendous
stuff, yeah.
player.
I know you're like that Catholic schoolgirl who's like, oh, I don't really.
But I was
I don't
Mormon.
I don't want to kiss you because it gets all crazy.
But the freak, you let the freak
But
out.
then she kissed music, and then it was just all
Oh, damn!
all down and uphill and over
Well,
again.
One thing that separates you guys, man, is you guys could play for a long fucking time, and you guys won't lose it. You guys will just keep going. You guys will just keep getting interesting.
Yeah.
Like who decides that, man?
Marcos,
Yeah.
It's like he'll write a riff and be like, bloom, bloom, bloom. We're like, sweet, that's bad, but there's more. And blah 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 blah, and then like 10 riffs later, we're
Well-
like, dude, like that's like 10 minutes long.
Dude,
He's like,
he-
yeah, no.
Don't forget about Seth goes, hey, we should do this.
Yeah.
And then he throws something sweet down, and Myron's goes, dude, you know what else would go with this? It's
Yeah,
right with
it
it.
happens a
Next
lot.
thing you know, we're like,
Then we all get together and say, hey, well, we need to make a bridge.
Can I get a bridge? Can I get a bridge?
yes, exactly.
Isn't that right?
I just want to clarify that I'm the youngest person in the band, and
Oh.
everyone
so you're
else,
calling us old. Okay.
everyone around me is the ones that influence me. Like I'm not near as good as what people try to think I am. I just like music, man.
He does.
That's what I
No,
do.
you love music.
It's dude, you guys write some awesome
and
shit.
It fucking vibrates me.
What's
in
that
my
song?
pants.
I have a favorite song of you guys. When you guys play, I'm like, ah, and it sounds like jazz metal. You guys are almost like a fucking orchestra. Like I swear. No, it goes dun 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 dun, 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 dun,
Is that
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, he's talking.
Come
Yes, come on and live a little. Yes, yes.
That song kicks fucking ass, dude. It rocks out, man.
AFA, dude. I love
Don't
that.
tell the story.
No, but you
Yeah.
We won't. We won't.
What's wrong with the story?
We won't tell a story.
I think
but-
you should tell the story.
I'm sorry.
It's crazy how you guys could play at like a jazz place. You know, you guys could play like a jazz cafe, like almost, you know, like a coffee bar. And if you guys play that song, you have them moshing. You know, it's like, how the fuck did it go from jamming out to like moshing? You just want to like,
And when they're
push
done
each
and
other.
bloody, they'll do like.
yeah, I know. Like, hey, all right, that song was good. That song was good.
Just waiting for
that
Dizzy
while they're-
Gillespie to come out and be all salt peanuts, salt peanuts. Bam!
Let me fix my beret.
Yeah.
Spill my latte.
I just want to let you know that Dizzy Gillespie is one of my like all-time like dudes. That dude's bad.
Is he a guitar player?
No,
He's a trumpet player.
he's
That's
a
what I thought.
trumpet
That's what I thought.
player, yeah. Trumpet player, and I mean we all have
He's
our
got
own
crazy
influence.
cheeks,
As
man.
a
He's
matter of
got
fact,
that
that's
cheek
not
with
bad.
two cheeks.
Oh, that was the one with
And
the
the
cheeks.
vanilla-
That
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got.
and then one of the cheeks has two cheeks.
What the fuck?
Am I correct?
Yeah.
That dude was
Triple
bad.
cheek.
Yeah, dude. Okay, well,
Then he
that's
had
a, that's
other
a good
cheeks
thing.
down here.
We should go over.
I
it.
had like
How about two
Five
influences
cheeks.
that really influenced us? 'Cause there's two.
You guys want to go? You guys want to go down your influences? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, dude.
All right,
I mean,
Seth.
people should know.
Primus. Let's get that off. Let's get that off the list. No, because we've talked about it before, man. We've mentioned you and how you like Primus and stuff. And
yeah.
Jeff said how you guys
Jeff, like,
you guys
really
clicked.
yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Primus.
Definitely Les Claypool, Geddy Lee. I've been getting into Victor Wooten and Marcus Miller and you know Jocko, of course. Stanley Clark. There's a million of them, man.
There-
Yeah, Bootsy Collins and
Million of them.
man.
Stuart Zender.
What about-
Stuart Zender is a big
Yeah.
influence.
What about Myron over here?
Okay, Myron.
Yeah.
Dude, like for percussion, like Poncho Sanchez, like check that out. Like salsa, he leads a band, and just amazing grooves, you know. And that's basically what I do. I'm like, you know, I'm there just to back up the groove, you know. So in a sense, you know, I look towards Anthony to see what he's doing, you know. Like a lot of times in the music, like he'll do a big fill, and like I've been listening to it for
Yeah.
weeks, and finally I'll nail
That's
it down.
crazy,
and
man.
we do the look, you know, like, oh, I love it when we do the look. Like we'll hit it together, man.
Dude, you know what? Like a lot of people will say, like when they look at you, will be like, "Nah, they just got a bongo player just to have him there." You know, like you could tell this guy didn't really know how to play anything, so he joined the band. You know, and it is not the case, dude. Like I can't imagine you guys without you. You know, like it fits, man.
A lot
It's
of people
weird,
at
man.
first, whenever I first joined the band, they're like, it kind of feels a timbre in there, you know, like
Yeah.
like- and I was like, cool. I'm glad to be playing, man.
It's a
Like,
bigger sound. What about you, Marcos?
Glad to have you.
You said
Like I said, I really like Dizzy Gillespie, and I like Sabicas.
How's that?
Sabicas is cool, dude.
you guys are name dropping so much stuff. I have no
All right,
idea
dude.
what
All
it is.
right. Sabicas is this dude that goes, "Hey, other dudes, not as good as me." No, shit.
Classical flamenco player.
Oh, really?
Okay, Steve I times 100 to the 10th power. Okay, on flamenco.
Dude,
Amazing.
everything that he does is done with such intricacy that even though he like some other guitar players are playing more notes and everything, but nothing's near as like pronounced and what it should be is when he plays it. Like yeah, he plays good music.
Yeah.
Period. And there was Andrea Segovia. He translated and was technically, I guess, a better guitar player than Sabicas, but he didn't write his own music.
Why? What do
Okay,
you
I mean, he wrote some songs, but Sabicas was there writing music. They were both kind of like at the same time. They were coming together during their era, and one was fighting the other with like, "Oh look, I just transposed
Oh
all this
shit,
stuff."
that's a
on it."
DreamWorks movie waiting to happen.
Like,
man.
I just transposed all this stuff, and you know.
Antonio
and everybody
Banderas.
likes guitar now, and Sabicas was like, "Well, dude, check what I did
fuck.
before, like, okay, so you can transpose
That's
shit. Look at
fucking
me
crazy.
making shit, and like, you know, well, and then that dude just sucked his wiener.
Awesome, Vicky.
That ended.
That's how that ended.
So your influence. You could say Alanis Morissette.
No, I can't. No.
She-
But you got me.
I love Alanis.
No, like-
I love Alanis.
Really, when band literature, like band music, that was my first inspiration. That's how I fell in love with playing clarinet. That basically just fit in, and
Real band camp?
band camp. Oh my God, band camp was the best.
That's another episode. huh?
Yeah. any kind of band camp. Yeah, wind band literature, and I would like to say like a specific clarinet player, but I kind of really
it.
think I think more across that.
Just say
These guys here, they all give me inspiration in all different kinds of ways. All the music that they like is kind of what I want to take in, and I can't name one thing really, but I can say wind band literature, the classical shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anthony.
Oh God.
Hey, make it short, Anthony.
How sharp is your pencil? How long's your piece of paper? Well, I mean, I'm influenced by everything. I mean, I'm like Myron, you know, and Vicky. You know, we are classically trained. You know, played Baroque and classical music, so of course, you know, we love composers and everything like that. But
Weird.
weird. I know.
Crazy.
No, I'm just kidding. It's just like that's out there. I never listened to that.
But
I heard Beethoven once by accident, and then I changed
by
it.
accident, no.
And then I changed it.
No.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
dude, Tchaikovsky,
I was just kidding, dude.
Skip that.
Tchaikovsky, Chopin. You know, honestly,
For the record, I'm not that ignorant. I do know my
I
shit.
know you are.
I am. I'm very ignorant.
James.
You so smart, Peter. I know you so.
That's
smart.
crazy,
No,
dude.
but like, as far as drums, I mean, like, oh my God, Buddy Rich, of course, Gene Krupa, Lee Bilson. It would spat off for days for those guys, you know, and Neil Peart, of course.
No shit.
Definitely.
Like any drummer, man. It's like, Neil Peart, what's up?
If you don't like Neil Peart, you're a communist. I'm just saying. And that's BS because even people in Russia during the 80s loved Neil Peart.
I guess they're not communists. I don't know.
It's funny.
Not truly, like, yeah, they were in danger of being hunted down.
I know they should
But-
have had.
but
They should have
I
had Neil
love-
Peart in The Watchmen. You know.
I love everything. I love, you know,
Drum solo.
I receive my inspiration from everywhere, just, you know, especially from these guys,
Here's a
man.
comedian coming
That's
on
awesome,
board.
man.
Rorschach fucking dude's
I know.
nice.
You guys are probably like the coolest band to do a show with, because afterwards we can hang out with you, man. You guys are all funny, man.
Yeah.
What trips me out is you guys are all from Artesia. Like, you guys are our neighbors. There's really nothing, you know.
Never
good.
knew we were here,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
The
I
Kid
tripped
and
out,
Jewel.
man. You
We're
guys.
like regular
It's,
neighbors.
actually, it's not a
You
Jules.
don't bother us, we won't bother you.
It's not, it's,
Exactly.
actually, we're not
Just
like
don't
a
let the
Jewel.
parties go too loud.
We're not really a Jewel. We're like a bronze dog turd. It's like we may be shiny on the outside,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, just
crack that bit puppy open. Oh,
whatever we can do to get
House
you.
center.
Whatever we can do to get your guys' name out there, man, because I want you guys to be out there, man. You guys need to be a household name. You know, you guys need to be in Tiger Beat next to fucking...
Tiger Beat.
Hanson.
next to Henson.
Oh, you did totally. Now you have to come.
No.
Vicky loves Hanson.
It was my first. They were my first concert, and yes, they might have looked like girls. I don't know what that says about me, but I thought they were hot.
They're kind of hot chicks, man.
But they have soul. I swear they have soul. Okay, go. I don't know.
They have so little talent.
No. You have to hear their shit now.
It's like
That was all loud.
That one movie
Really?
where it had James Franco and Seth Rogen in them, and at the end they're in heaven, and it had one of the back straight.
Still,
We express destination karate chop mosh pit is coming at you from a chopstick back. Chopstick back.